39 Quebec has the airport in sight.
Cherokee 3602, make left or right, close traffic, and maintain vehicle.
Each airport in the national airspace system has unique and distinct characteristics, which can sometimes lead pilots to use the wrong surface in taxi, takeoff, or landing operations. Let's take a look at some of these tricky areas from the flight deck.
Cherokee 3602, make left or right, close traffic, pattern altitude, your discretion.
Fort Smith Regional is a medium-sized multi-use airport located south of the city of Fort Smith, Arkansas. Its associated Class Delta airspace underlies its terminal radar service area. Pilots inbound to Fort Smith for the first time need to ensure they are familiar with the rules and requirements to operate in these different types of airspace before they leave home. Several restricted areas and military operating areas are located southeast of the airport. For these reasons, an increased airspace awareness is advised when planning a flight to Fort Smith Regional. The traffic mix at the airport is diverse, from general aviation up through Air National Guard military aircraft. This range of pilot experience and aircraft capability make for an interesting and challenging environment for pilots and controllers alike. The airport configuration is made up of two intersecting runways labeled 220 and 826. A straightforward system of parallel taxiways provide access to services and facilities located primarily in the northwest quadrant of the airport. Due to the complex airspace mentioned earlier, it is imperative that pilots arriving at FSM provide precise and accurate position reports on initial contact. This will help the tower to ensure the pilot avoids entering restricted airspace. There are no official hotspots on the Fort Smith Airport diagram. However, pilots are reminded that an ATC clearance is required to taxi on or across any runway, active or not. Pilots need to be especially aware of this when taxiing on Taxiway Alpha in either direction at runway 220. Pilots should be aware of non-movement areas and their location around the field. Remember, ATC clearance is required when entering a movement area from a non-movement area. Aircraft operating in the area of the Charlie South hangars and self-serve fuel area should be aware of the possible tower visibility issues in this location. Pilots should clearly state that they are at Taxiway Charlie South when calling for taxi clearance. It should be noted that there are also potential frequency bleed-over issues with 120.9, Razorback Departure in that area as well. When departing Fort Smith, do not be surprised if the tower issues an initial heading to fly once airborne. As mentioned earlier, this is to help avoid the restricted airspace in the vicinity of the field. Being aware of the airspace challenges and other configuration issues at FSM will help pilots make better decisions and, along with the ATC tower, keep the operation safe and efficient. We hope this short video helps you prepare for your trip to the Fort Smith Regional Airport. It's always better to know before you go.